Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Carvel Community Meeting. Today's date is September 30th, 2021. If you are watching this from home or the future, we encourage you to come join us live. We meet every Thursday at 10:30 a.m. Pacific time. It's an opportunity to listen in to what the maintainers are working on, provide feedback, ask questions, or get live help with any of the tools. If you aren't able to attend live, you can also find us on the Kubernetes Slack workspace under #Carvel channel and on Twitter at Carvel_dev. When you attend these meetings, we ask that you please read and abide by our code of conduct. And if you have anything you wish to discuss with the team, please add that to the discussion topics section at the end of the agenda. Additionally, when you attend, we ask that you input your name and any organization you represent. This is so we can know who from the community is attending and keep those lines of communication open. We also invite you to input a comment in this issue detailing your use of Carvel and add in your organization's logo so we can help promote your org and learn more about how folks use Carvel tools. And that brings us to the September 30th, 2021 agenda. Announcements. Just a reminder, we do have the Carvel keynote at KubeCon coming up soon. Breaking the tradition, the future of package management with Kubernetes, given by our own director, Rupa. And that's on Friday, October 15th, 9:40 to 9:45. I think there's also going to be a recording available asynchronously. And of course, you can give us feedback regarding your package management experience. We would love to hear it. And now for the status updates, the project roadmap, and the Carvel backlog. So here we have the roadmap. Are there any status updates on the roadmap?
No, I don't think so. I think they still hold the same.
Excellent. Thank you. And that link's probably not very good. Are there any interesting backlog items that folks would like to discuss?
I did want to call out of the image package camp, there was an issue around when authenticating with registries on Windows. There's in certain circumstances, there's been challenges there. There's actually a high priority bug that we've been jumping on, and we'll be looking at that. There's been a ton of improvements going on in that camp. Can't name them all right now, but we're looking forward to that next release. Just want to let folks know that we're aware of the issues around trust with self-signed certs. Anyway, on just Windows.
Thanks, John. Anybody else have burning backlog issues to share what the team is working on this week? Okay, good enough for me. Discussion topics. There's an app change enhancement for CAP and a link for details. Sumik, are you here to tell us all about this?
Yeah, sure thing. I'll take that up. Do you want me to share my screen or can you just open that up? Yep, that works. Thank you. So what we are looking to do with this enhancement is ramp up the existing app change functionality which we have. So today, let's say you make a bunch of changes using CAP and you do something like CAP app change list while naming the app. You get a bunch of changes you've made to the app over time, but right now all you can see is mostly the duration of the change that was occurring, the status of it, and the operations that were performed. So we were planning on enhancing this feature by letting the user access the text diff that was applied for that particular change. So we were hoping to do something like if the user runs app change describe and the name of that particular change, the user will be able to access the text diff for that particular change. So along with that, we wanted to improve how we are querying the app changes in the first place. So maybe you want to get app changes for a particular frame of time, or you want to paginate through the changes. So you're planning on adding flags for that so that the user can query the app changes easily. And in addition to that, we want to help the user easily declutter any app changes, like app changes are tracked using config maps on the cluster. So you want the user to be able to easily do something like, let's say, keep the 10 most recent changes and drop the rest of the changes to declutter his or her cluster. So that's what we're working towards. And that's where app change delete steps in. So what we're trying to do is we're mainly trying to help people who are consuming CAP and like automated processes. Let's say you're deploying something using CAP every half an hour or so, and you want to just go back and see what a particular change actually did. So that's the scenario which we're trying to look at. We would love to get thoughts on what you would like to see if you had like an audit trail of the changes which you were applying, and how you would like to interact with your app changes. Maybe you want to query them in a certain different manner, maybe you want to filter labels or something like that. So yeah, that's what we're working towards, and we would love to get your thoughts on that. There's no issue tracking this as of now. I'll put one up, but feel free to like drop comments on the document itself or on the Slack channel. Yeah, I guess that's it for this enhancement. You can please have a look at the doc. Thank
Cool.
you.
That's very exciting. Thank you. And is there any immediate questions to follow up?
I wanted to say I'm really excited about the describe command. I mean, there's all this stuff looks fantastic, but I'm really excited about what we afford those who are managing apps through CAP on clusters to be able to like figure out what was going on when. This is really exciting.
Yeah, this makes a lot of sense to me and seems like a great way to just provide more of that observability into the tools and diving into the specific things you need, especially over time as the list of changes can become quite long. So yeah, this seems like an awesome proposal here.
Thank you.
All right, the crowd goes wild. You heard it here first, folks. And I think that's our only, or I've gone back in time. Yes, that was our only submitted discussion topic. Was there any other last minute entries? Okay, speak now or hold your peace till next week. Good enough. Thank you all for joining today's Carvel community meeting. And if you are watching from home or in the near future, we'd love for you to join us. So until next week, take care. See you soon.